Hello, I'm just posting a quick update video on my day trading automation program. I ran into a considerable issue, uh, primarily getting all the tickers on all the exchanges to be able to um, read all the prices so that I could automate it. There are several sources online where you can get lists of tickers on each exchange. The main issue though is that companies have IPOs and go out of business all the time, so it needs to be updated frequently. And with the APIs, they actually call, and I highlighted it here, they actually call information that's a lot more than just a ticker that's required to be able to read these trades. For instance, if I was doing Facebook and I wanted to retrieve the information for it, it needs what currency it's in, its security type, a stock. It needs the exchange. Island is shorthand for NASDAQ on interactive brokers. It needs to know what you're doing. Are you wanting to get the individual trades, or are you trying to get some averages? So all this information needs to be input for every single ticker that you want to read. And there's 7,500, 8,000 tickers on the three major exchanges in the US. So every one of them you need this information for. And so it's extremely hard. You can't just get a list of, oh, here's all the tickers that are listed on NASDAQ. It doesn't work that easily. So I had a pretty big problem with that. And I'll show you what I mean here. If I put the wrong stock security type in for Facebook, for instance, or I put none. Let's say there I didn't have that and I just had the ticker, and I tried to run this to retrieve prices, and this is just going to get daily prices, and this is going to take a second to retrieve the information. I have it start at the 1st second of each minute, and we're 15 seconds away from the read. So 1 second here. So again, I'm missing information, and look what it says. It says error validating request. Please enter valid security type. So just a list of general tickers on each exchange is not going to work. So with the right ones in here, and we'll wait for that minute to end, and then I'll show you the real read. But anyway, so here's what I did. I ended up writing code, and I'll show you the code here. I ended up writing code here that goes through each exchange, and it does a raw scrape. It puts together every letter and number combination that's possible to come up with each combination so that it can see if a ticker is related to that. And we're coming up to the minute here, so I'll show you what a real scan looks like. This is with all the relevant information in. So here you can see, and it shows lines when there's too many entries, but there's 200 and something, 252 entries, one for each day for the last year. But it got my date, open, high, lows, close, and volume for Facebook every day for the last year, and it can do this every minute as well, up to the minute, but I just chose it to do daily. So anyway, so I wrote this code that scrapes for every letter in the alphabet and every number, every combination, 4 or 5 numbers and letters long, of every exchange in the world. And you can see it running right here. It's looking up each combination, J, K, L, and it takes about 20 days for the entire thing to run. But once it's run, it gives me this list, and so far I have over almost 42,000 tickers from all the exchanges in the world. It gives me a database full of them, and I can have it run once a month and give me all the new ones, the IPOs, but if I type in NASDAQ, you can see so far I have 2,450 tickers that are listed on NASDAQ. And it gives me the ticker, the exchange that I need to read the data, the security type, the currency. So I have all the information now to be able to read the data in with my scan code. So that took a long time to write this code, several weeks to come up with this solution, but I have it, and I'm going to move forward now. So now I get all the tickers, and then I scan them for their daily open, high, low, close, and then every morning I get the pre-market data, and I'll be able to develop a gaps list, an automatic gaps list, from which I'll write the rest of the code to automate the trades. Alright, that's it. Have a good one.